All right, check, mic check. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Gene, I'm JAXTWIN, and on this channel we talk tech. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to stay up to date when I drop new videos every single week. Now, before I start this video, I want to let you guys know that I am testing out one of my mics, or one of my brand new mics, which is the Sennheiser MKH416, which is boomed in frame intentionally. What I would love at the end of this video is if you guys can give me your thoughts and leave me some comments down below in terms of the audio. Definitely want to ask you, what do you think? Does it sound better than my last video? Do you like this one, the way this one sounds more than the other? Definitely would love to hear your thoughts again in the comments. But this video itself is about the iPhone mini. I was trying to figure out why I like this iPhone mini so much. Now, this video is not going to be a spec for spec video. I think actually a lot of my contemporaries have done a fantastic job when it comes to reviewing the internals of it, but I really just wanted to talk about my experience with the iPhone 13 mini. Now, the iPhone 13 mini, the one that I ended up picking up was the product red version. The product red itself it just caught my eye. There's something about this red that looks different from previous models, and it just has this kind of a red wine look to it, and I love obviously the form factor. What you will notice about the iPhone mini, much like the iPhone 13, is the rounded corners. The rounded corners are very comfortable. This is probably one of the first iPhones that I've purchased that I felt more than comfortable not rocking it with a case. Now, of course, I'm not crazy. I paid a lot of money for this, so this thing is gonna definitely get a coat or definitely get a suit on this bad boy. It's definitely one of those phones that I feel like I'm doing it a disservice by not showing it off. One of the first things I obviously do like is the size of the phone. The phone itself is really small. The screen itself is gorgeous. It is beautiful. There's something about this new Retina screen that just really captures my eyes, and I think it's primarily because I'm still using my XS. You know, I do like the size, but it's another thing that I don't like. Obviously, there's this nostalgia factor in buying a phone like this, but it almost feels like you're going backwards when it comes to it. Now, the form factor, again, I'm not taking any knocks off the form factor, but I wish there were some design elements that were changed. I think every single year, the only thing that really changes outside of the actual body of the iPhone is the camera, or we get a new version of the notch. So the size itself and the appearance is a preference. The functionality of the phone is another area that I love and I do not love about this iPhone. iPhones are notorious for being good at that one thing at one time. The benefit of used an iPhone is that whatever app I'm in, or whatever, you know, page I'm on, or whatever's on my screen is what I'm focused on. And I think that's actually a bonus to the iPhone. When you think about Samsung users or folks that are used to other functions that allow you to split screen, I can only imagine having that benefit and then going to an iPhone where you don't have it. So I feel like it's how you're conditioned, and I also feel like it's how you plan to use the phone. Obviously, you know, it's going to vary by individual. It's something I never really thought of because I've been so like kind of half baked or full baked into iOS and iPhones. So the last thing is kind of the singularity of the iPhones. I think that the iPhone devices are the only devices that you really get very specific things with it, meaning that if you look at some of the other functions that the iPhone brings, it really focuses you to a point of singularity, and that's kind of where I wanted to wrap this video up. Primarily why I like iPhones is because they allow me to do one thing at a time and be a master at that one thing at a time. And I think for someone like me, it helps me to concentrate on some of those things that require concentration. So that has been my saving grace with iPhones. And then obviously with Samsung devices, whenever I touch a Samsung device, I'm just like, oh my gosh, why don't we have this in iPhones? But that's pretty much the video, guys. I didn't want to talk too much about it, but it was a great topic and I figured that I would mention it. Again, great device. You know, if you are an Apple user, this might be one of the reasons that you're driven towards Apple. It's just, you're doing that one thing at a time. And I think that for me personally, I'd rather be the master of one thing versus really, you know, being really good at 10 different things. And that's kind of my position on that. But I definitely would like to hear you guys' comments down below in terms of what you experienced with the iPhone mini. Maybe some things that are outside of the phone itself that you've noticed in your normal life. If you are coming from a Samsung device or a Google device or another device, have you noticed any differences in using an iPhone recently? And vice versa, if you've gone from an iPhone over to a Samsung device, have you noticed any changes in kind of the way you manage your life? I would definitely love to hear you guys' comments down below. Again, if you guys are new to my channel, please keep it locked here. My name is Gene, I'm JAXTWIN, and I have more videos coming up. And before I stop this video, Definitely let me know what you guys think of the audio. Again, Sennheiser MKH416. This is the industry mic, so would definitely love you to give you guys feedback. But that's the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video, and until my next video, you already know. Peace.